What's up, gang? Merry Christmas from Sam Fan 4 Films. Today I'm going to show you my custom Lego Nativity set mock that I built. Because Lego doesn't do any Bible sets, I decided to celebrate Christmas with Jesus and build my own. I had a lot of fun making this and it turned out really good. So I'm going to show you how I made it, how you can make your own, and what the ins and outs of this Lego set are. Before we get into it, please check out my stop motion videos. I spent a lot of time on them and I think they're really cool. I'd be really grateful if you did that. So let's get right into this. So I tried to make the build just really close to what you'd see on your standard nativity set, just something kind of small, but is able to fit in the idea of baby Jesus and Mary and Joseph, the wise men, and all the shepherds in there, which I'll get to in a minute. The detail is really pretty much just a tan building, but I do have some darker tan brick pieces in there to give a bit more detail, a bit better feel. It looks much better that way. If we turn around on the back, there's really nothing there. You can see those brick pieces I was talking about. I have just the stand for the star, which I'll also get into in a minute. On the sides here, you can see I got some trees just for a little extra added detail, extra foliage. Makes the build look a lot more complete, a lot more better, refined. And as for the roof is actually an illegal building technique. I know, shocker, right? I actually use it a lot for my videos, but they're really not connected to anything. As you can see, I can just pull it off there, just a regular plate. The studs there are the only thing that kind of hold it in place, and that pole there, because if I didn't have the post, they would just kind of fall off. So to stick it back on, you just kind of put it between those studs, balance it a little bit. It's not that hard. It really stays there pretty well. And you got a nice slanted roof for the stable. The stable design is quite simple, but it's really easy to do. You really just need a bunch of bricks to do it. I have this arch here, which makes it a bit more complete. And then as for above the roof, we have the star, which is really cool. It's a very simple thing to do, just some yellow pieces, but it really completes the build. I have a clear piece on the back, as I showed before, which is the thing holding it up. Without the star, the build just doesn't look as good, but you probably know it is without it, but with it, you really know, okay, that's the Star of David leading the wise men to Jesus. Now, for the minifigures, I was able to make quite a bit. I got the shepherds, the wise men there, and Mary and Joseph. I'm going to show you all of them. Mary is quite simple, just a blue body with that slant piece right there, kind of showed that she's kneeling down. And Joseph right next to her used Qui-Gon Jinn's old Lego Star Wars face, looks pretty good. And of course, baby Jesus. To make a baby minifigure, you just need a head and then kind of a white piece there to symbolize the swaddling cloth. In the manger, he looks great. Of course, I got the shepherds there. All the torso pieces are really easy to do if you have a lot of Star Wars Jedi minifigures. They work super well for look like old Jews. Some got capes and staffs. I have an old shepherd with a beard. It looks really good. And then the wise men I have here. It was a bit tricky because I don't have any crown pieces like, we three kings. They probably weren't really kings accurately. But they look pretty good. I used just some pieces that looked the most wise meniest to me. I got some capes, some gold pieces, a few crowns. Of course, you're carrying the gold, frankincense, and myrrh. And the three wise men look really good. I know it's not historically accurate. They weren't actually there. But, what nativity set is not complete without them. So that does it for the minifigs. I think they turned out really well. I would have liked to have a few sheep, but unfortunately, I just don't have the luxury to make them right now. And I just don't have any sheep minifigure pieces. I also have this cow that I made to make the stable have at least one animal more complete. It is brick built, and it's a bit of a weird technique. I got the idea from the Brick Bible, if you know what that is. But it is kind of an inverted build. I used as much white and black pieces as I had, and it turned out pretty good. You look at that and say, that's a cow. So that's pretty cool, part of the set. And this is what the stable looks like with nothing in it. It looks pretty plain. I got a chest in there just for some added detail. But yeah, it looks pretty good. Like I said, a stable, not very hard to build. You just need some of the same colored bricks. Tan or brown should do you pretty good. Or if you want to make a cape, that's probably more accurate, you could do that. So that is my Lego Nativity set. I've never done anything like this before, and it was really fun. And what better way to worship Christ, obviously on Christmas, than to just talk about his birth, the free gift he gave us by coming down as the Son of God to us for forgiveness of sins. It's a really cool thing. If you're a kid, you could probably build one of this on your own. Hope I've inspired some kids to do that. And I hope you like the video. Comment below what you think. And I hope you guys have a Merry Christmas, and God be with you this Christmas season and forever.